You can stand, but if the legs don't support you, then you can sit. So make it work for you. What we're doing with this Tai Chi Qigong, we do a lot of dynamic stretching and rotational movements for the joints. So we're just kind of, we're rotating the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hips, the knees, the ankles. And this just keeps everything flowing really good. And the whole idea is to open up the body's natural flow of energy so the body does what it does best. And that's automatically restore, repair, and heal itself and be its perfect self. But the whole key behind it is movement. So let's begin with 3 heart opening breaths, palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, just give it a nice big stretch. And exhale. Okay, let's do 2 more. Again, through the nose, let's inhale and stretch. And exhale. One more time, give it a good stretch. So inhale, stretch it out. And exhale. Okay, now with your feet about hip width apart, let's just throw our arms around from side to side and look straight ahead. When you get to a side, push down into a hip. So just push right down into a hip and still keep your eyes forward or your head forward. So keep your body well aligned to do this. Now, the one thing you have to know, you don't have to do all the movements that we're doing here if something doesn't feel too good to you. If you have a sore shoulder or any kind of like pain, arthritic or anything, you can go up to the pain but not through it. Just kind of make it so it's more like massaging the body. Think of it that way. Everything is a massage for the body. And this way you'll stimulate all the tissue, you'll strengthen the tissues, yes, and you'll also improve both circulatory systems, which is your vascular and your energetic. Now let's bring the arms up to shoulder height. So the outside palm goes face up, the inside palm turns down. We're doing the same up and down motion where when you go to a side, you push down into a hip and you're looking straight ahead, giving it a nice stretch. So I really like being here and I commend you all for showing up. That's the hardest part of an exercise class. That's the way it's been throughout all our life, is to just to show up. And we know that once we show up, it's we're glad we did it. We feel good about ourselves. So this exercise class is designed to help you feel really good about yourself. Just to remind you that you're perfect in every way, so you can relax the mind and just let the mind get into what we're doing now. Now just widen the step and just lift up high and stretch and go to the other side and stretch. Again, lift up high and stretch, go to the other side and stretch. One more time each side, give it a good stretch. And now the other side and stretch. Now just come to the center, feet hip width apart again, and just kind of like start bouncing the knees, or if you're sitting, just bounce the hips. Just jiggle the body. What you're trying to do is just warm up the body. So those of you, I see we have some new people here, welcome. So you're gonna like the class because no matter how long you've been here, I say the same things over and over in every class. So you don't have to think too much, you just kind of can get into the moment. Now just start shaking your palms. So you don't have to memorize anything. Yeah. So now let's add a little wiggle of the hips, wiggle the hips. So we're bouncing the knees and we're shaking the palms and we're wiggling the hips. So we got 3 things going. Now let's shimmy the shoulders, add a little shimmy the shoulders. So we got 4 things going. So we're bouncing the knees, wiggling the hips, shaking the palms, shimmy the shoulders, and then let's add a 5th one, bobble the head, just bobble the head. So you're all shook up, just let it all go. Move up the whole body and vigorously shake the palms while you're doing this. This helps open up the energy centers. We happen to have a lot of them in our extremities. And just stop and feel the tingling in your fingers. You should feel tremendous tingling there from all that shaking. If you shook hard enough, you will. And if you're not thinking and you're bringing your mind into the body, you definitely feel it. If you're thinking or you're someplace else, you're not here and you won't feel it. You really have to be here in order to feel it. And that's really what being present is all about, just coming into the moment. So enjoy this moment with me and have a good time. Okay. Now, let's just do another stretch for your neck and all. So drop the chin down, drop the head down, and bring your chin around to the right And then I want you to slowly bring it high. So you stretch the front of the neck, stretch down to the breastplate, feel it in your back and your hips, and then slowly come down. So it's a nice big stretch for the neck. Let's do it again, adding the breath. It's inhale on the way up. Yeah, just stretch and then exhale. You can feel the muscles in the back. Okay, one more time around. Through the nose, let's inhale up. Feel those muscles through the back as you lift the neck up. And then exhale, slowly come down. Now let's go in reverse, the other way. Inhale the other way. Lift the chin up high. Stretching through the breastplate, the chest, and exhale, slowly coming down. So you're putting the whole body into the stretch, not just the head. Inhale, just lift it up and stretch. And then exhale, as I come down, I even have to kind of like slightly bend the knees to relax. Again, inhale. Now I straighten my knees when I come up, but I stretch the whole body and exhale, slowly coming down. So these are all just more than simple little rotations. Now bring the head up. Let's put the hands on the hips. We're going to rotate the waist, but it's more than just rotating the waist. It's dynamically stretching the back of the legs. And when we do this, you want to keep the head up to protect the back. So inhale up. Now come down your right side first. I'll go to my left so I'm on the same side as you. As you exhale, coming down, and then feel the stretch through the back of the legs as you move it around. And then inhale on the way up. As you're coming up slowly, you're going to feel it in your hip. Let's do 2 more times. Exhale down, feel it in the hip as you're coming down. And then you move it around, you feel a stretch through the back of the leg. And then slowly inhale up. Full body workout here. One more time. As you exhale down with the head up to protect the back, we're moving it around. Then we inhale on the upswing. When you get to the top, we're going to reverse with the exhale the opposite way. Come on down the opposite way. Moving it around through that stretch of the back of the legs, and inhale as we're coming up and exhale down. Just make it work for you. You don't have to do everything, you just you want to enjoy the time with your body. Again, inhale on the way up. Let's just go one more time around. So we're exhaling on the downswing, moving it around. As you're coming up, you're feeling a stretch through the hip, a mild little movement there, and then exhale, relax. Now take a moment, just kick the legs out, just relax. All right, now let's step forward with your right foot. So you're going to stretch the legs a little bit. So put your hands on your hips. We'll inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. So it's inhale up, now exhale. Now lift the head up to protect the back, lock that front knee so you're stretching underneath that front leg, and just hold it there. You come down to where you don't come down any further. And then let the leg get used to it. Now we'll relax a little bit more into the stretch with the breath. So through the nose, let's inhale. And as you're exhaling, notice how you relax a little bit more. You come down effortlessly, and it's just very safe way to do this. Again, through the nose, inhale, big long inhale, and exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the leg. One more time, inhale. And exhale. The whole idea is bringing the mind right into the body. You feel that? Oh, it's such a good stretch. On the inhale, we're coming up slowly, and then exhale. And don't ever feel like you got to catch up with the class or hurry or anything. Go put your own pace, okay? Let's go to the other side. Step forward with your left foot, hands on the hips, lock the front knee, lift the head up to protect the back. So you're basically keeping the back as straight as you can. And you're putting pressure on the back of the leg, and you just hold it there for a moment. Let the leg get used to what we're about to do next. So we're going to just relax. That's it. So through the nose, let's inhale and exhale. Just relax a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the leg. Okay, 2 more times. Inhale, big long inhale. And exhale, just relax a little bit more into that stretch. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Try to keep the head up as you relax into the stretch. Now when we inhale, very slowly, bring it back up. And as we exhale, bring the foot back, kick the legs out a little bit, shake the arm, shimmy the shoulder, bobble the head, just wiggle the whole body. Okay, that was so good. All right, now let's do a forward bend. We're going to stretch the back of the legs. Here's how we do it. Palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, I want you to reach out to the side, hold it here, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up and stretching through the wrist as you're lifting up, or the forearm. And then roll the palms outward as you exhale with the head up. To protect the back, you just drop the arms down and let the torso pull in the back of the legs. Yeah, that's all you're doing. Heads up. You don't have to come down real low because you're just trying to stretch the back of the legs, and your own body weight does a great job of it. Just hold it there. Let the legs get used to it. Now let's add 3 breaths. So through the nose, let's inhale and exhale. Relax a little bit more into the stretch. Try to keep the head up to protect the back. Again, inhale, big long inhale, and exhaling. Come down a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the legs. One more time, inhale and exhale, just relaxing a little bit more into that stretch. Now, when we inhale, slowly come on up, take your time. And then exhale, just relax, just loosen the body, kick the legs out, soften up, shift the shoulders and bob the head. All right, now we're kind of warmed up a little bit. We're going to warm up a little bit more with what we call balance the plate exercise. And the reason it's called balance the plate is you're going to have your palm facing the sky at all times, like you're holding a plate. And what that's going to do for you, it's going to help you rotate the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, the hip, the knee, the ankle. They all get rotated just because you're trying to keep the balance with the plate. All right, so you're holding a plate on your palm. All right, so step forward to your right foot and put both palms out. Take the left palm, put it behind you. Remember, I'm mirror teaching, so if I say to your right, I'll come to the left, so I'm on the same side as you. Now extend the arm out. We're going to make 2 circles. First one's underneath the arm, the second one's over the head. And now, but it's actually the hip is going to make the circle on the second one. So inhale, pull a palm in towards the chest, straighten the knee, lift the elbow and shoulder up, stretching through the side, bend the wrist, point to the side. And then exhale, bend that front knee and push to the side with the head up. Now here's where we gyrate the hip, and the arm will go follow the opposite way. So inhale, bring that arm forward as we gyrate the hip all the way around. And then exhale. You see, move gyrating the hip, it counters the balance and you rotate all the joints. Let's try that. Let's try that again. So inhale underneath the arm, and then exhale, push to the side, bend the knee with the head up. Then inhale, circle the hip, arm follows, and exhale. Now, if you can't get your arm all over the head or it hurts too much, just kind of do a little bit of shortened circle. We'll do it one more time. Through the nose, let's inhale. And exhale, stretch with the head up, feel it in the back, knees are bent. Then inhale, gyrate the hip, then the arm comes around, and exhale, returns. Okay, let's step back as we're inhaling, exhaling, shake it up, shift the shoulder, bob the head. Let's do the other side. Stepping forward with your left foot, both palms are out. Take the right hand, put it behind you because we don't need it. If you want to put it on your hip instead, you can do that. And make it work for you. It's okay. There's no, just let the master in you dictate what you want to do. So here we go. Inhale in towards the chest, elbow and shoulder up, and the wrist, point to the side, feel a stretch down the side, and then exhale, bend the knees. We push to the side, lift the head up, you stretch the back. Now, gyrate the hip. So inhale, circle the hip, the arm comes forward, and then exhale, returns back to our starting position. Let's do 2 more circles. So it's inhale in towards the chest, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch, and inhale all the way around, and exhale completes the circle. And one more time. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhale. Doesn't that open up the body so nicely? It feels so good. Now bring the foot back and exhale. So if you're overthinking this, don't overthink it. Just have a good time with it. All right, now let's do both at the same time. So feet are a little bit wider apart, put the palms out, and then sink into a deep horse riding stance and keep the shoulders over the hips. We're just doing the right and the left side together, both at the same time, that's all. So inhale, pull the palms in towards the chest, straighten the knees, bend the wrist, point the fingers to the side. Now when you exhale, bend the knees and push to the side and stretch. Now we're going to crisscross over the head as we straighten the knees. So inhale, straighten the knees and crisscross, stretch through the abdomen. And then exhale, bend the knees as we sink back down into our position. our horse riding stance. We'll do 2 more sets. So it's inhale, underneath the arms, straighten the knees, and then exhale, push to the side, don't drop the plate. Inhale, crisscross over the head, stretch through the abdomen. Oh, it's a wonderful stretch. And then exhale, bend the knees as we return. Okay, let's try one more time. It's inhale, straighten the knees, circle the arm, whoops, come back underneath the arms, and then exhale to the side. I hope I didn't mess you up. Inhale, crisscross over the head, stretch through the abdomen, and then exhale back to the start. Okay, let's step in, relax, shake the arms up, shift the shoulders, and bobble ahead. So sometimes I'll go into the whole form instead of the just the warm-up portion. So when we do the full form, that's the 4th and the 5th form, the right and the left side, and then both hands together. We actually do 4 circles, 4 breaths. When I say 4 circles, 4 breaths, everything we do is done with the breath, in tune with the breath. When we inhale, we're initiating a movement. When we're exhaling, we're concluding a movement. Now that movement could be just going into a transition, that's a movement, or doing the form itself. That's the movement. So sometimes there's more than one movement. Most of the time there's like 3, 4 movements in every form. All right, so let's go right into the form. Let's just start. So bring your feet together, shoulders back and down. There's only 8 forms that we do, so it's really easy to do. You just have to kind of get used to it and let your body get used to it. And it takes a little bit of time. I think some of you have been with me for several years already in this class. So let's put the palms in front of the abdomen and soften the knees. Okay. So we can do it with the breath. This is the first form. We'll do each movement 3 times. So inhale, reach out to the side, hold it here, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up as we inhale, bring the palms together. And then when you exhale, relax until the fingertips come just below the chin, relaxing the shoulders. Now, when you're inhaling, you're going to keep the fingertips almost touching. Lift the elbows to shoulder height, then lift your back up a little bit. And then exhale, let the palms float down and see if you can feel air as the palms float down past the air. Okay, that's the first form. Let's do 2 more sets. Palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, straighten the knees and push out to the side, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up as you inhale, stretch through the abdomen, palms together. And then exhale, relax until the fingertips come just below the chin. It's a wonderful stretch. Now, when we're inhaling, elbows to shoulder height, lift your spine up a little bit, and then exhale, feel the air pass through your palms as they return back down to your side and you sink. You bend the knees a little bit. Let's try this one more time. Palms face up, and inhale, reach out to the side, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up as you inhale, lift up, stretch through the abdomen, palms together. As you exhale, we're relaxing. Then when we're inhaling, we're tension, stretch, and then exhale, relaxing. Okay, that was the first form. The second form, we're going to gyrate the hip a little bit. So we're going to step off to the right, do our right side first. So inhale, find your balance on the left leg. Find your balance on the left leg. Don't even think about stepping off to the right. Just kind of do it. And exhale. So you go slow, and that's what strengthens your balance. And in time, you get better. So this palm is, face down in the inside of your thigh. And we're going to gyrate the hip, and you go have a stiff arm, pull up in your fingers, and the arm will follow the hip rotation. So inhale, push out and around to the outside, and then exhale completes the circle. Big rotation of the hip. Okay, let's do 2 more circles. So it's inhale, push out and around to the outside, and exhale returns back to our starting position. One more time. Inhale. Exhale concludes the movement. Now, we're going to bring this foot back. All your weight should be on this left leg. Inhale, focus is on the left leg. And exhale, don't even think about bringing the right foot back. And that's where you maintain your balance. So where your mind goes, that's where your energy is. So we always want to have our mind on the part of energy where we want to expend it the strongest and the most. Okay. So now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So again, we want to bring our mind and our energy into this left hip. As we step off to the right, we're inhaling, focus on the left. Focus on your standing, and exhale, settle in with the palm face down. And inhale, gyrate the hip. And let the arm follow up, stiff arm, pull up in the fingers, and then exhale, relax. So we're getting nice and stretched through the body. Okay, that's one time. We're going to do two more times. So it's inhale, push out and around, and exhale, relax. So your weight's pretty much distributed between both legs. So again, inhale, one more time, push out, and exhale, returns a circle. Now we're going to bring this foot back. So again, focus on where your mind goes, where your energy. Your energy should be on the right leg. So it's inhale and exhale. Because there is no energy we need for the other leg. We're just kind of bringing it back. It just kind of floats back all by itself. Okay. Third form is called carry the ball from side to side, just to keep it simple. And the reason we call it carry the ball from side to side is because we want to keep the same distance between our palms as we go from side to side. One more caveat, the bottom palm is always face up, the outside palm is always face down. And when we go to this side, the bottom palm is face up, the outside palm is face down. Okay, so let's carry the ball over to the right first. So inhale, bring the ball to the right, put your energy onto the right leg, and exhale, settle in. Now you notice I'm standing pretty much on one leg. The other foot just there for support. Whether you come around behind or put it to the side, just kind of lean into the hip and get your base of support, okay? So let's begin. So it's inhale, we initiate the movement with the breath, straighten the knee, stretch through the back, and then exhale, sink back down into our hip as we return the ball, okay? This is the third form. So we'll do two more sets, okay? Inhale and exhale. Okay, one more set. Try to always inhale through the nose. Inhale. And exhale through the nose or the mouth as you sink back down into the hip. Now lower the ball. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's carry the ball over to the left side. Remember, the bottom palm is always face up. Inhale. And exhale, settle in. Then inhale, both arms move exactly the same distance apart from each other. Bottom palm is face up, stretch, and then exhale, sink into the hip as we return the ball back to our starting position. Okay, again, inhale, stretch, and then exhale, push down into the hip. Okay, one more time. Inhale, exhale. Now come to standing position, inhale. Equally distribute your weight and exhale, relax. The fourth form is like we did in our warm-up called balance the plate, but instead of 2 breaths, it's 4 breaths, 4 circles, 4 breaths. Okay, now we go into position. So you focus on your, we're going to step off to the right, but focus on the left hip because that's your where your energy, you want your energies for your balance. So inhale, step off to the left. Step off to the right, focus on the left hip, and then exhale, settle in with the palm face up, slightly toward the inside of your thigh. And we're going to bring the plate around behind us, circle the arm, and that's circle 1, breath 1. So it's inhale, bring the palm around behind, circle all the way around, and exhale into a stretch. That's circle 1, breath 1. Number 2, there's 4 of these all together. Inhale underneath the arm, stretch through the side, bend the wrist, point to the side, stretch through the back. Now when you exhale, push to the front and bend the knees and stretch out. Keep the shoulders over the hips so you're not leaning forward. That's circle 2, breath 2. Number 3 is underneath the arm again. So inhale, straighten the knee, come underneath the arm, stretch through the side, bend the wrist, point to the side, and then exhale, bend the knee as you push to the side with the head up. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4 is we gyrate the hip. So inhale and the arm follows. So inhale, gyrate the hip all the way around, and then exhale. So we get a full rotation. And the workout is trying to maintain the balance. Okay, let's do 2 more sets. This is the 4th form, the right side. So inhale, bring the ball around, or the palm around, circle the arm, and exhale, push, stretch, and reach. We're in a crouch position. Now when you inhale, we straighten the knees, come underneath the arm, bend the wrist, point to the front, and then exhale, keep the shoulder over the hips as you extend the arm out to the front, returning into a crouch position. Then when you inhale, we straighten the knees, come underneath the arm. We're going to point to the side, And then exhale, crouch back down as you push to the side with the head up. Keep the shoulder over the hip the best you can. Then inhale, gyrate all the way around the hip, and the arm counters the balance as you're exhaling, returning. And the palm is always facing the sky. Okay, let's do one more set. Let's inhale and exhale, stretch and reach. Inhale underneath the arm, and then exhale to the front. Inhale back underneath the arm, exhale to the side. Inhale over the head, and exhale completes the circle. Then step back as we inhale and exhale. Okay, let's go to the other side. Now, where's our energy? Well, we're going to step off to the left, so our energy is going to be on the right leg. So inhale, energy on the right, and exhale, settle in with the palm face up. Now we're balancing the plate. Here we go. Inhale, bring the palm around behind, straighten the knee, circle the arm, and exhale, push behind and bend the knee with the head up. You stretch. Then inhale, straighten the knees. You come underneath the arm, bend the wrist, point to the front, and then exhale, bend the knee as you push straight out to the front, keeping the shoulder over the hip. Then inhale, come back underneath the arm, straighten the knee, point to the side, and then exhale, push to the side with the head up, bending the knee. Now inhale, gyrate the hip, and the arm follows all the way around, and then the exhale completes the circle. Let's do two more sets. This is balance the plate, fourth form, doing the left side. So it's inhale, bring a palm around, circle the arm, and then exhale, stretch and reach. Inhale underneath the arm, and then exhale to the front. Inhale back underneath the arm, exhale to the side, palms always stay facing upward. Inhale over the head as we gyrate the hip, and exhale completes the circle. Let's do one more set. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Now, we're going to bring the foot back, so focus your energy on the right leg. Inhale, exhale. How was that? That was really good, huh? All right, now, that was the fourth form, the right and the left side. Now we're going to do the fifth form, the right and the left side at the same time. So let's go into position. We'll take a half step to the right. So inhale, shift your weight onto your left hip, and then exhale, step out halfway. Shift your weight onto your right hip, and inhale, step out another half step. And exhale, crouch down, bend the knees, and keep the shoulders over the hips. Palms are face up. Okay, 4 circles, 4 breaths. So inhale, straighten the knees, open the chest, circle the arms, and exhale, bend the knees as you push behind you with the head up. Then inhale, straighten the knees as you come underneath the arms, stretch through the back, and then exhale, push to the front as you bend the knees, reaching out, keep the shoulders over the hips. That's number 3. Number 4 is underneath the head, arms. Number 3 is underneath the arms, and then exhale, push to the side. Number 4 is over the head. Inhale, crisscross over the head, and exhale, bend the knees as you sink back down into your horse riding set. That's the fifth form. Let's do 2 more sets. 4 circles, 4 breaths. Inhale, circle the arms, and then exhale, bend the knees and push behind you, head up, stretch your back. Then inhale, straighten the knees as you come underneath the arms, bend the wrist, point to the front, and then exhale, bend the knees as you extend the arms to the front. Then inhale, straighten the knees as you come back underneath the arms, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Then inhale, crisscross over the head, stretching through the abdomen, and the exhale, we bend the knees to return. Okay, let's close up this form by stepping in from the right. Inhale, half step, just a half step, and exhale, so you leave space for the left foot to return. We're inhaling and exhale. Now the 6th form is your homework assignment to do this 100 times every day. And this is called the intestine exercise. This is good for your digestive system. It's good for firming and toning your core area, as well as improving your overall circulatory system. You know, most of the blood sits in this area, so it's a great way to wash the internal organs and all this blood. Especially this thing that just kind of circles all the way around called your intestines. So we begin by, as you inhale, push the belly out, put the thumbs on the belly button. When you exhale, make a triangle, tuck the belly in. Now we're going to do three of these. So inhale, abdomen extends, and exhale, abdomen contracts. If the breathing freaks you out, don't worry about the breath. Again, inhale, push the belly out, and then exhale, tuck the belly in. One more time, push the belly out and tuck the belly in. When you do your homework, when you do 100 times, just push the belly out and tuck it in. You don't have to do any hand movement. You can be sitting here with your hands on the shopping cart in the grocery store and just push the belly out and tuck the belly in. Push it out and tuck it in. You can do it driving a car. Okay, this leads us into the seventh form, which is called dragon looks up to the sky. So when we inhale, we bend the knees and the palms float up to eye height. Pinch the first three fingers by your eyes. As we exhale, reach down and put the back of the knuckles to your kidneys, your lower back. Now, when you're inhaling, we're straightening the knees and dragging those knuckles up the rib cage, landing in the armpits. With your exhale, the back of the fingers are against your body. Fold the elbows over the fingers. Now, here it is. Here's where the dragon looks up to the sky. Inhale, we lift the chin up, open the breastplate, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then exhale, let everything relax. That's the seventh form. Let's do two more sets. Let's inhale and exhale. Keep the knees bent as you put the knuckles to your kidneys. Then inhale, straighten the knees and put the fingers in your armpit, and then exhale, fold the elbows over the fingers. Now, when you inhale, we squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up, and then exhale, just relax and drop the arms down. Let's do one more time. Inhale, bend the knees, palms float up to eye height, pinch the first three. Exhale, put the knuckles to your kidneys. Inhale, straighten the knees and stretch. Exhale, fold the elbows over the fingers. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up, and then exhale, let everything relax. Okay, eighth and final form is called raising the power. What we're doing is gathering Earth's energy and tucking it into our second chakra, located 2 inches below the belly button and 2 inches deep. This is an energy center, and this is mindful. So inhale, we bend the knees, let the palms draw Earth's energy up, bring the Earth's energy into your body, and then exhale, tuck it into your lower abdomen where you accumulate. Keep the knees bent. We're going to do two more sweeps. So inhale, gather the energy, and exhale, tuck it in. Let's do one more time. Inhale and exhale. Now to conclude, we inhale, straighten the knees, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we're going to bow, keeping the head up to protect the back and stretching the back of the legs and letting the body do that. Inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. Now, when we inhale, slowly come on up. And as we exhale, let the palms float down, soften the knees, look down to the ground, and just bring your mind into the body for a moment. And just connect with yourself, your wonderful, positive self. Just be still. Try not to think too much. Just be in the moment, a perfect moment. Okay, I invite you to open your eyes. It's time to rest. So pull up a chair and let's sit down. Now, sit up straight with the shoulders over the hips, the knees over the ankles. Put the back of your palms behind the knees and lower your eyes to the earth or close your eyes. And just simply bring your mind's awareness to your breathing so that when you're inhaling, you're aware of the body expanding. When we're exhaling, we're completely and deeply relaxing. We just let go. This is called active relaxation, or mindfully relaxing, where you just bring your mind to the body, which helps to quiet the mind. When the mind is quiet, the mind is relaxed, the body relaxes. Based on the theory that the body is always right there with the mind, and the body cannot relax until the mind relaxes. So as soon as the mind relaxes, the body can relax. And when the body relaxes, you release the tension, the tissues all get much more nutrients and energy as you relax throughout your entire system. And this improves the flow of both your energies, the energy of your vascular system and the energy your chi energy that, or your nervous system that runs throughout your entire body. So the signals that would come from one point to another, the electrical signals, they also have to have a free pathway in order to be efficient for you. Even your thought, when it goes from one little thought to the other, one neuron to the other, it needs a free pathway in order to be efficient. When you relax, you free up the tightness, and you loosen the body so everything can flow really good. You get rid of the restrictions of tightness in your body. So just be mindful of the expansion of your body when you're inhaling, but even just as mindful when you're exhaling, you're completely relaxing, just letting go. Then all of a sudden you start to feel a wonderful tingling sensation throughout your body. When you're inhaling, you're aware of the body expanding. When you're exhaling, you're completely and deeply relaxing, as if you're melting, dissolving in the earth, just letting go. Feel all this wonderful energy coming into the body. So when you're inhaling, you're bringing fresh, positive, clean energy into the body. When you exhale, the stagnant energy just goes away. Okay, good job. Now let's open our eyes and clasp our hands in front of our abdomens. I want you to keep the shoulders over the hips when we stretch the arms. So inhale, bring the palms up to the chest. Roll the palms forward as you exhale, stretch the arms, keeping the shoulders over the hips. Then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. And next time we inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, just stretch it out, and then exhale very slowly, lower the palms down to your lap. Take your right hand to the left knee as you inhale, reach around behind, and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and exhale. Now let's spin around to the other side and do the same thing. So it's inhale and exhale into a twist. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and exhale. Come on back to our starting position. So I want to take you into doing the form again. This time we're going to do it one time each movement, but we're going to stay seated for this form. If you want to stand up and do the form, you may do so, okay? So it's no problem. Those of you that remember the form standing up, you can do that. It's a wonderful strengthening effect for your legs. This is mainly a focus for those of you that are sitting or that are a little bit tired at this point. We did a lot of hard work already. So let's do the first form. Palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, reach out to the side, hold it here, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up. As you lift up, you stretch through the abdomen, palms together. As you exhale, you relax till the fingertips come just below the chin. Now, as we inhale, we lift the elbows to shoulder height, lift your spine up a little bit, and then exhale, feel the air pass through your palms as they return down by your side. That's the first form. Second form, we step off to our right. So inhale, bring the right foot up. And exhale, palm face down towards the inside of your thigh. This will massage your thigh a little bit as you come down and around. So inhale, come down and around. On the exhale, we're completing our circle as we return. Then we bring the foot back as we inhale and exhale. Other side, inhale and exhale, palm down to the inside. Then inhale, push down and around, and exhale, returns. Then inhale, bring the foot back and exhale. Third form, carry the ball to the right. Inhale, bring the ball to the right, stretch the back, and exhale, settle in. Then inhale, carry the ball over to the left, and then exhale, return it back to the right. This big ball, we're just keeping the palms the same distance. Inhale, lower the ball, and exhale. Carry it to the other side. We inhale and exhale into position. Then inhale, carry the ball over to the right. Exhale, returns it back to the left. Inhale, lower the ball, and exhale. Ready for the fourth form? Step off to the right. Inhale and exhale. Palms face up to the inside of your leg. Now inhale, just gyrate around Circle it all the way around with the arm and exhale, palms face up when you stretch behind you. Circle on breath one. Inhale underneath the arm, stretch through the side, bend the wrist, point to the front, and exhale, keep the shoulder over the hip as you extend the arm into a stretch. That's number two. Number three, underneath the arm as you inhale, stretch through the side, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Then inhale, gyrate the arm all the way around, and exhale completes the movement. Then inhale, bring the foot back, and exhale, returns. Other side, left side. Inhale and exhale, balances plate, fourth form. Inhale, bring the palm around, circle all the way around the arm, and exhale, stretch and reach. Then inhale underneath the arm, and then exhale to the front, keep the shoulder over the hip. Then inhale back underneath the arm, and then exhale to the side into a stretch. Then inhale, gyrate all the way around, and then exhale. Make those circles work for you. Don't overdo it. Then inhale, bring the foot back, and exhale. Fifth form is the right and the left side together. Palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, Inhale, open the chest, circle the arms, and then exhale, push behind us. Then inhale underneath the arms, and then exhale to the front. Inhale back underneath the arm, exhale to the side. Then inhale, crisscross over the head. Feel the stretch through your sides, your abdomen, and the exhale returns. Everything is whole body activity. Sixth form, creating the brighter world, your homework assignment. When you inhale, push the belly out, thumbs in the belly button. You exhale, make a triangle just one time here. So push the belly out and tuck the belly in. Seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky. Inhale, palms float up, pinch the first three. When you exhale, put the knuckles to your kidneys, your lower back. So when we inhale, drag the knuckles into the armpits and stretch, and then exhale, fold the elbows over the fingers. Then inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up, and then exhale, relax the arms down. Eighth and final form, let's gather the energy from the earth and tuck it into our lower abdomen. So when we inhale, this is called raising the power. Drag the wrist to the shoulders. When we exhale, tuck it in. Then to conclude, we inhale, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we bow to acknowledge this wonderful energy inside of us and all around us. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Keep the back up the best you can so you stretch your back. Then inhale, come up, and exhale, relax and look down to the ground and just bring your mind into the body and try not to think too much. Just connect with yourself, just for a moment. Try not to think too much, just be present. Give your mind a break. Open your eyes. All this gives your mind a break. So I invite you to stand up. We're going to do the form again. So put the chair to the side. If you need to stay seated, of course, you may stay seated to do this. It's up to you. Make it work for you, okay? Don't overdo it. Just kind of enjoy it and take what you want, all right? Palms in front of the abdomen. This is the first form. And I'm just going to focus mainly on the breath, not try to talk too much. So inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. You first timers, if you don't understand anything, understand something, just bluff your way through it. It's okay. Step off to the right, inhale, exhale, circle, inhale, gyrate the hip, exhale, inhale, return, and exhale. Other side, same thing. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, return, and exhale. Carry the ball to the right. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Lower the ball. Inhale, exhale. Left side. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. Fourth form, step to the right. Inhale, exhale, balance the plate. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Fifth form, half step. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bend the knees, both palms together. Inhale, circle the arms, exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the knees, exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the knees, exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, crisscross, exhale, settle in. Return the feet, inhale, half step. Exhale, other side, inhale, exhale. Homework assignment, creating a brighter world. Inhale and exhale. One time, inhale, exhale. Seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky as we inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, keep the knees bent. Inhale, straighten the knees. Exhale, relax. Inhale, squeeze and look up. Exhale, relax. Eighth and final form, inhale, exhale. To conclude, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Just bring your mind into the body and connect with yourself. Okay, what do you say we do it one more time? This time my instruction will be in silence. And those of you that are first timers, just wing your way through it. And don't worry about trying to remember anything. I say the same things over and over in every class. So just keep coming. So palms in front of your abdomen. Knees are soft. Let's begin. Inhale. Okay then. Well done, everyone. That was really good. That's a great way to see the form when I do it in silence, because the picture's usually worth 1,000 words. Kind of get a better idea of the flow and how it flows. It just takes less than 4 minutes to do the form from beginning to end. So it's as you start learning this, it's something that you can do every morning when you get up. It's a wonderful way to start the day. You just open up the entire body. You prevent well, what you do is, like, when you first get up, you've been sleeping and all the fluids go around your joints and everything, and they kind of coagulate. That's why when you get up, you get extra pressure there and you're so stiff, sore, and achy. Maybe some of you aren't, but a lot of us are. And when you move your body around, this helps dissipate the fluids and even things out. And this way, then you start feeling better. This is a wonderful way to just move the entire body around. In 3 minutes, you're pretty well refreshed and you're awake and alert, because we're also doing a lot of breathing with this as we do this. Okay, let's just do one more thing. Let's do a little tapping to finish off. Tap the top of our head. Now, if you have glasses, you might want to remove your glasses and just set them down for a second, so when we do the face, those won't be in your way. Do the top of the head, top of the head. You can listen to my voice and should be able to get it all. Come on down behind the head. Come behind the ears, tap with your fingertips. And then now do the tap with the fingertips all around the top of the ears, not on the ears, or just on the head there. And then now around the temples, with your fingertips. Now all around the forehead, the forehead, the forehead, the forehead. Come down to your eyebrows, outside corners of the eyes. Drop down below the eyes, on top of the eye sockets. Yeah. And then come right down on below the nose, on the upper level of the gum line of the teeth, come all the way up to the back, and then come back down again. Jump down to the lower level, staying on the gum line, come up to the back teeth, and then just come back down again. Now do all around the chin, all around the chin, all around the chin. Come underneath the jawbone, and just come right up. This is really good for your face, makes you look good, brings a lot of color into the face, improves your overall circulation. Come behind the jawbone, there's some soft tissue there below the ears. Okay, now follow me and let's do scrunchy face and open face. Scrunchy face, we make a really, really tight fist and we scrunch it up, okay? And then on the count of 3, we'll do open face. It's just the opposite. You can make a sound and stick your tongue out. 1, 2, 3, stretch it out. Okay, 2 more times. Give it a good squeeze. Scrunch it up. It's tight, as tight as you can. Squeeze and squeeze the eyes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. Squeeze it, give it a good scrunch. Squinch the forehead, squinch the cheeks, squinch the jaw. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, close your eyes, just relax, or just if you're standing, you just look down to the ground and just bring your mind's awareness, that wonderful tingling in the face. Now let's continue with our right arm, thumb up, drop the head down and give yourself room to tap where the neck connects to the shoulder, right up in there. This is good for your lungs. Good hard tap. You can hear it. Now take on top of the shoulder, tap hard all the way down. Okay, we're tapping with our palm now. We're not doing our fingertips. Bicep, top of the arm, start coming down the forearm to the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky to karate chop, lower wrist. Start coming up the forearm to the elbow. Now do the tricep, 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 tricep. If they're sore from last week's exercise, this is really stimulating, very good for you. Okay, armpit, armpit, for yesterday's exercise, our 4 o'clock bone strengthening class was yesterday. Okay, now top of the chest. This is a great class to do after that class, as a matter of fact. Now, thumb up and come over to the other side. Tap up high, the shoulder connects to the neck, on top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm. Start coming down that forearm to the wrist. Top of thumb, front of the fist, pinky, lower wrist. Start coming up the forearm to the elbow, tricep, tricep, armpit, armpit. Upper part of the chest, 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 chest. Follow me. When I go ha, you go ha. It's a great way to relieve stress. Ready? Ha. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Ho. Ho, ho. Let me go first. Ho, ho, ho. Hee. Hee, ha. Hee, ha, 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 ha. Let yourself go. Okay, come on down to the abdomen. Just relax the body. Get a good tapping. All right, this is good for stimulating all the connective tissue to your organs. So you want to tap nice and hard. Now, lean forward and do your kidneys, 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 tailbone, 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 buttocks, buttocks, buttocks. Come on down the back of the legs. Come up the insides. Go to the hips, hips. Come on down the outsides. Okay, come up the front. When you get to the knees, hang out at the knees for a minute. Okay, come up your thighs, thighs, thighs. Abdomen, 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 abdomen. Put your hands on your shoulders and cross body sweep all the way down to your toes and just say it feels so good. Ready? It feels so good. Let's do that again. Ready? It feels so good. Okay, last one. Let's say it in Korean. Aishuanada. Ready? Aishuanada. Oh boy. Come join me. Come join me for a sit down, rest for a little bit. Bring your chair up. And let me turn it over to you, Riley. Do we have any pressing comments, or have you opened it up for chat yet?
Open it right now. Mitch, thank you so much while we're waiting for everyone to generate their comments.
Riley, it's very low. I'm not hearing you too good.
Sorry about that. How's that?
That's better.
I had my little microphone up on my headset, everyone. Sorry. I just turned on the chat. So while we're waiting for folks to put their questions and your comments, please keep them coming. Mitch, I just want to say thank you as always for such a wonderful class. I know that we squeeze as much as we can into that hour, and I think everyone here loves that. So a couple of quick announcements. I'm going to share our ongoing schedule for you all. Mitch's classes are every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Apologies, I lost my Zoom screen. Just a moment. We'll figure this out together, everybody. Here we go. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are our classes with Mitch. They are recorded now, for those of you who don't know. You can access them on our YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified when those videos are posted. We try to do them every day, usually within the same week, so keep an eye out for those. If you would like to volunteer with us, regardless of what state you're in, by the way, you can do that. Help us with these classes. We'd love to have your help. You can email aarpnv@aarp.org for more information on that. I know I'm going to get this question because we get it frequently. Do you have to register for every class? Yes, unfortunately, you still do, but it's worth it, right? We love being here. We love Mitch's classes. So you can actually register for any of the classes through the end of the year. So if you take a little bit of time and do that, you can register up until 9 a.m. the day prior to a scheduled class. So keep that in mind. I'm going to leave this up and let's go to some comments here in the chat. You can also, everyone, if you'd like to ask a question verbally, just raise your sort of digital hand and we will be notified that way. I'm scrolling to the top of our questions. Give me just a moment. How do I access the recording of the class? Again, that's available on YouTube. Just AARP Nevada's channel on YouTube. There's a whole playlist of just Mitch. Let's see.
Say that again, please.
So on youtube.com, you can find, just search AARP Nevada and you'll be able to see all of our videos. There is a playlist specifically on our channel for all of Mitch's classes. Okay, Mitch, here's a question for you. Please address the width of our stance when doing the routine.
Basically, the width of your stance, ideally, when you first start out, would be the feet together. It's if you're having a hard time with your balance and you're a little bit, you need to get a better base of support, you just widen the step. You want to make it work for you. Most all of them we're stepping out to the side. Like when the fifth form, our feet are together, we take a half step to the right and then a half step to the left. When we return back those, and our feet end up together again. So most all the time it's together, except when we're stepping out. That's about it. Okay. And again, if you need to widen your base of support, go for it. Make this work for you. Okay. Everybody's a little bit different, and you're all coming at it with different experiences and stuff. And some things are that I do are a little non-traditional. And they're going to be unique and different to you, like the body tapping. You probably won't find too many places that'll help you tap the body like this. And I think it's really good that body tapping stimulates the connective tissue throughout the body and improves your overall circulatory system. Anyway, any other questions?
Of course there are. We have one from a self-proclaimed newbie, Eileen. Thank you. She said, this is my first time in the class. I get confused as to which way I rotate my hips on the movements. Can you tell me which way I begin each rotation? And does the movement begin the same each time when using the hips?
Yeah, well, like the second form, when we step off to the right, we go from the inside out around. So you kind of like go forward and out when we do this. The same thing when we're doing the balance the plate exercise, or we're stepping out, we're coming around like this. Now we gyrate the hip, so you're going to come into the right, and the arm swings around as the hip comes forward. The arm's coming behind your head to counter your balance, and then right around back to the front. It's honestly, when you're first starting, it's probably more information than you'll need, because it's hard to get that. When you just start doing it, your body naturally conforms and does that movement. And the key again is to just show up for the class and just keep coming, and you'll start getting the hang of this. Because I try to make it as simple as possible. But technically it's 8 forms. It sounds really simple, but we actually do 108 breaths and 108 movements in this form. It's fairly complex, and there's a lot of little details, but you get the details just from doing it. And they just all of a sudden they start coming. And like one of you got an aha moment. And I saw that briefly, the text. And you do get aha moments when we're doing this. So thanks for the question.
Great, thank you. I just want to say real quick, Heidi, I was about to address your question and I see your cat. Thank you for sharing your cat with us. So to answer your question, if you need to unregister, if you can't attend, all you need to do is go to your confirmation email and you can cancel your registration there. That does help us keep spots open for people that can attend class live. So thank you for that. And Mitch, another question. I do have imbalance and stiff lower back. These exercises were helpful. And what would you recommend I concentrate on?
Well, you have the stiff lower back. The best thing you can do is to unstiffen it is through movement. And at first, with these exercises, you want to do everything slow and gentle. And you want to really continue doing them slow and gentle. Your body will automatically push itself to the next level as we go through this a little bit more. So we're always making it difficult. You're always giving your 100%, but in line, you have to keep it within what's really comfortable for the body to do. If you go beyond that level of comfort, and even a stretch, when you stretch, that's very comforting to the body. The body loves it. But when you overdo that level of comfort, you're just simply overdoing it. And you can really, that's when your body gets really sore the next, even that day, which is bad. Next day is not so bad because we're moving muscles a lot of times more so than we normally do. Like quite often, I've been doing this this particular form for 21 years, and I'm still giving my 100% when I teach, and I still, I still feel a little sorenesses here and there from doing some of the stuff because I put my into it, you know. But that's what I get out of it. That's why I like doing it. That's what each of us can do. You get your own personal benefit from this form, which only takes 4 minutes to do the form. So I know, you know, so many of you want to do the form over and over for maybe a half-hour period, which is great. It's a wonderful meditation, brings the mind into the body, which really connects. You just connect to the present moment, and you know, all the problems you really find answers in through that meditation. All of a sudden you start, you know, things start, oh, yeah, I get, yeah, that answer was there all along, which usually is the case. You just have to break from it for a little bit and let things digest sometimes. And this is a great way to do it. I could talk forever about this stuff. What's the next question?
Thanks, Mitch. Really quickly, I have questions about not being able to find the Wednesday classes. I suspect that's because you are looking at possibly a different online calendar. So the last link that I posted in the chat just a moment ago is for our Nevada events calendar. All of Mitch's classes are there and posted through the end of this year. You can register for all of the classes that you want whenever you have time. I know there's a lot of them, but they are up and ready for you all. Mitch, a question from Patricia. How
Can
can
you
we
hold it?
find out the names of the forms?
Okay. Before I answer that, what the names of the forms are, I just saw this question about the lower back. Do you have any recommendation for topical treatments? You know, I don't really do topical treatments. You know, that's something that you want to take up with your doctor about, you know, so see if they want to give you some lidocaine or something like that to kind of take the pain away. But sometimes I think pain is kind of a sign that something else is going on. And so I would definitely talk to your doctor first about doing any, you know, that's the best thing to do. So anyway, where do you find the names of the forms? Well, I don't advertise my website. So I do have a manual out. And Riley, what are we doing about that?
If they would, if you want to get in touch with Mitch, I would say the best way is to either Google him or to send us an email at aarpnv@aarp.org, and we can potentially connect you to answer questions.
That's good, because I have so many other businesses and I just don't want to promote myself here. I just want this to be all about the exercise for you. And the names of the forms are kind of pretty simple. You know, when I like the 4th and 5th form are balance the plate. You know, the 7th form is dragon looks up to the sky. You can see that. Raising the power, and we're drawing Earth's energy in on the 8th form. You know, the first couple of forms are more like harmonizing with the energy of the Earth. That was the Korean version that was taught to me, and they're all about harmonizing. You know, when we're gyrating the hip and moving the palm around in a circular motion, all those circular motions are all about harmony. I don't know how to answer it other than that. There are technical names in my manual that you can find when you Google me. All right.
Great.
What else?
It looks like that's the bulk of the questions. I know we're quite a bit over our time today, so if you all would like to stick around while Mitch goes through the rest of the comments, please feel free. Otherwise, that is the end of our class today, and we look forward to seeing you again. Please go ahead and sign up for next week and all the weeks thereafter if you feel like you'll be coming back. And have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you very much, Riley. I'm just going to graze through the text here a little bit, and I might talk a little bit out loud, but I'm not going to take any more questions. I'm just, unless I see something that I'd like to answer. Yeah, my goal is to stop sitting eventually and eventually stand. Great. Yeah, thank you for the compliment about the exercise transitions. Yeah, someone gave you a little tip here.